sometimes with these stories, like, people really do get hyped up in the moment, like in the moment when a new crisis arrives. That's when everyone's really like, loses their mind. And then as time goes on, people settle down, they look at it with clearer heads. And I think one of the reasons why we have a pretty good track record is that because we are libertarian autists, and we, in like those moments, you so live in the like theory. Now there's weaknesses to living in theory too much. But one of the benefits is that in the middle of a crisis, you're able to still kind of like apply sound theory to what's going on here and kind of see through it. So this is why when everyone's screaming about how there's aliens, oh my God, the government has told us we've shot down, 4 unidentified flying objects, and this is the alien invasion and all of this shit. And you see like so many regular people are asking about this. People are convinced that this is like a real possibility. And you're like, okay, just first off, let's just think about this logically. So you're telling me that, I mean, how far away can we see with like our best telescopes? Pretty goddamn far. And so whatever alien life form has come to Earth, like we can't send a man to Mars. We can pretend to send him to the moon. But we can't, we certainly can't do any better than that. You're telling me that this life form is what, traveled millions of light years to get here. So certainly have technology that it's not that they have technology that's superior to us. They would have to have technology that is unfathomable to us, just light years ahead of us in technology. Yet we're able to shoot down their craft. Like, okay. I mean, what are the odds of that? Seem pretty low. And then you go, what are the odds that these were just Chinese craft, or these were secret military crafts that the other like aviation people didn't know about, or that the government's just straight up lying and this didn't happen at all? Well, the odds of any of those three things are quite literally millions and millions of times more likely than the first scenario, right? So let's just err on the side of what is millions of times more likely than the other one. Like, it's just, people just like kind of don't think about things like this in these situations. And anyway, I get the thing to also really keep in mind, and we'll get into this as we discuss this train, is that, like, I don't know, it seems to me like no matter how many times the case is just proven that your government will lie to you about the most important things, people still tend to forget that when the new crisis hits. Like, they still just kind of take for granted that like the who, what, why, when, and where given to me by the official government spokesman are probably about right. And then we could argue within those parameters about what is really going on. And you're like, look, just consider the possibility that they're lying through their fucking teeth about all of this. I mean, they lie about the wars, and they lied about the pandemic, and they, you know what I mean? Like, they lied about like the most important things. Why do you think they wouldn't just lie to you about this? Like, consider the possibility that it was a secret military operation to float balloons up and then shoot them down and then claim it was the Chinese. It's a hell of a lot more likely than there's aliens here. The alien invasion is coming, but the only people who ever get pictures of them are the Pentagon, and they only get real fuzzy pictures from a, like, really? That doesn't seem... Anyway, just let's think logically about this.